to free him. He's the second prisoner to escape this week. Well, Dominic Reynolds is near where he went missing in Bury St Edmunds. And Dominic, what more can you tell us about how this man managed to escape?
Hi Emma. Well, it was around this time yesterday that Andrew Farndon was brought to this hospital, but he never set foot inside. Instead, he fled behind me and down a path outside the hospital grounds with another man, an accomplice, who'd just drawn a gun on two prison officers.
This is 26-year-old Andrew Farndon. He's dangerous and he's on the run. He was an inmate at this prison in Suffolk until yesterday.
Andrew Farndon received a stab wound last night here at HMP High Point. Now, it's thought he might have stabbed himself, but that injury was serious enough for him to be taken to hospital. And to get him there, prison officers called a local cab firm. When that taxi arrived here at the West Suffolk Hospital, Farndon was with two prison officers. He was handcuffed to one of them, but when they got out of the car here, a man with a gun approached and demanded that Farndon be unlocked from his handcuffs. The prison officer did what she was told.
There's a number of lines of inquiry. We're obviously researching his offending history, his close associates and who he's been in contact with whilst he's been in prison.
But this isn't the first time Andrew Farndon's been on the run. He was convicted in 2006 of grievous bodily harm after a hammer attack. A year later, in 2007, he escaped, leaping from the dock during a court appearance. In his absence, he was given a minimum 3-year sentence, but he was classified as a Class C prisoner, which means he isn't likely to try and escape. Police believe the jailbreak was planned. This former officer told us if there are holes in a prison's security, inmates will find them.
I think when you're looking at escapes from custody, what you've got to remember is prisoners have got an awful lot of time on their hands to watch the routines, to spot the weak spots in those routines, work out what they can take advantage of and plan how to do that. We don't see very many escapes actually from prison once they're behind the doors these days, but the weak spot in the system is obviously the transport.
It means there are now 2 escaped prisoners on the loose. On Monday, murder suspect John Anslow's prison van was ambushed by men in masks. There's no suggestion the 2 escapes are connected, but both men are dangerous, and police advice tonight is if you see Andrew Farndon, don't go near him, just call the police.
So Dominic, what is the latest on the search for him?
Well, they're focusing on the car that they think he escaped in, which was dark in colour. So they're looking at number plate recognition software and studying CCTV to see where that car might be. They're also looking at mobile phone records to see if any calls were made in the planning or execution of this incident. And just behind me there are police officers conducting what they call anniversary checks. That's speaking to people who are here tonight, who might have been here last night and might have seen something of interest. Over the skies this time last night there were helicopters over Suffolk and the surrounding counties, but tonight this search is nationwide.
OK, Dominic, thanks very much. Amanda Holden is